What's up, y'all? So, boom, I've been doing my research on this Mayweather stuff, and from what I've been seeing, bro, y'all want to know, is it as bad as the media has been portraying? And from the research that I've been doing, I don't think it's as bad as the media has been portraying it. Is it bad? Is the situations bad? And we're gonna go through what his situations are. Yes, nobody would want to be going through what he's going through. But as I'm reading and going through the stuff, it's not as bad as people making it seem. Is it bad? Yes, but he not really going through nothing that people don't go through, to be honest. First, we're gonna talk about this situation where he got two felonies out for writing a bad check. Now, boom, check this out. That's bad on me. That's bad. But the amount of jail time, the max amount of jail time I think he can get for that is 4 years. So with him being Mayweather and him having good lawyers and him having at least, I think he got some money. I don't think he's flat out just dead ass broke. I think he has some money. I think he just gonna end up paying a fine or something and having to pay these people back because I think it's only $200,000 that he owe these people. I believe Mayweather has that money. So boom, he just gonna have to pay a little fine or and then pay his lawyers. He probably gonna have to pay $1 million out of this situation, bro. To be honest, but I think he got that. So boom, and he not gonna go to jail for that situation. The two felonies, it just it sound bad because jail. It sound bad, but is he gonna go to jail for this situation? No, no, he's not gonna go to jail for this situation. He's a million, quarter million billionaire. He's not going to jail over $200,000. No, that's not gonna happen. As much as people probably want it to happen, that's not gonna happen, bro. So boom, that jury situation, that's gonna get took care of. Like that's nothing. It just is. It's just something. Is after everything that we've seen, that's just is adding on to the stuff. So people think it's something, but that's nothing. That's nothing. So boom, the next situation that he had was he getting sued for 4.5 million. So I'm gonna show y'all this one though. So look, this he getting sued for 4.5 million. And he getting sued because he had a fight with Mike Tyson, but Mike Tyson got injured. So the fight never happened, but he got paid before the fight. And he wasn't supposed to have no other fights before he had this Mike Tyson fight. But he ended up having another fight before the Mike Tyson fight. And the Mike Tyson fight never happened because he got injured, Mike Tyson. And Floyd got paid before this, not a lot of money, but he got paid some money, and the fight never happened. So them people want the people who set up the fight want their money back, and they say Floyd breached the contract because he had a fight before the Mike Tyson fight, which was in the contract. They said he couldn't do that. But I think he gonna be able to beat this too because Mike Tyson got injured and the fight never happened. Like, what do y'all want me to do about that? I feel like in court that's gonna be something that could be beat if he got a good lawyer. But let's read the article and see what the article say. We ain't gonna read the whole article. We just gonna give you some of it. Floyd Mayweather is facing a new legal dispute after boxing promoter filed a lawsuit seeking 4.65 million linked to two major fights that never happened. The lawsuit filed in New York federal court by the CSI Sports Events claims Mayweather breached an exclusive promotional agreement tied to a planned exhibition bout with Mike Tyson and professional rematch with Manny Pacquiao. But the Manny Pacquiao fight is finna happen again. You see what I'm saying? He finna fight Manny Pacquiao, but I don't know if him fighting Manny Pacquiao is gonna be with the CSI sports events. He could be fighting Manny Pacquiao with a whole another agency. But we finna keep reading. Let's see. The case centers on millions of dollars in advance payments made to secure promotional rights for the event. CSI CSI is now seeking repayment of those funds and wants Mayweather's upcoming exhibition fight in Greece. The lawsuit has drawn renewed attention to several high-profile boxing projects that were announced but never reached the ring, creating uncertainty around Mayweather's exhibition schedule. Floyd Mayweather lawsuit seeks recovery of 4.65 million. The Floyd Mayweather lawsuit was filed on June 18th in federal court in New York. According to the complaint, CSI Sports Events paid Mayweather's management company, First Apex Ventures, a $4.5 million advance in exchange for exclusive rights to promote several boxing events involving the former world champion. The agreement reportedly included an exhibition fight with Mike Tyson and professional rematch with Manny Pacquiao. The CSI also paid an additional 150 for medical examinations connected to the planned Tyson exhibition. The promoter is now seeking a total of 4.65 million in damages. And this just me being 100. This me being 100. I feel like Mayweather got the money to pay for that. If that's, you know, I think Mayweather got the money, even if he do lose this case and he has to pay out the whole 4.65, which I don't. Even if he lose, I don't think he will have to pay out a full 4.65. Let's say he just got to pay $2 million. Okay, now we had $3 million in damages of what we just looked at total. We had $3 million of damages. I think he gonna be able to figure that out. Now, I'm gonna be honest. I think he need to get his affairs in order. Like, all of this is sloppy work. This is too much. This is too much. The media is seeing too much. I would say that. But I think he got the resources, in my opinion, to get these two situations, at least that we seen these two situations, the bad check, which he shouldn't have even have wrote. He should have paid cash. You Mayweather, you shouldn't even be writing no checks right now, bro. Or ever. I'm not gonna say right now. Ever. You Money Mayweather shouldn't even be worrying about writing no checks. It's not 1950. Pay it in cash or pay it with your card, so you don't even got to keep dealing with this. But you know, it happens. On me, it happens. Now he got that other situation that we just said. I think that's gonna go away. The 4.5, the $4.6 million. I think that's gonna go away. I think he has at least the resources to get these two situations to go away. Now, hold on, I'm gonna check this. Let's check this. Let these other. He got two more situations. Not, he got more than two. He got a couple more situations. He got three more situations that we gonna talk about though, and that's what I'm saying. This is the sloppy work. We already done talked about two situations, and we have three more to go. That's the troubling. That's what's troubling. So we finna check this video out about Floyd Mayweather suing one of his partners, his ex-partner, No Diddy, for $175 million.
World's most unexpected alliances is taking a major hit. And I'm not talking about in the boxing ring. Floyd Mayweather, the boxing legend and Israel ally, is now suing the very man that many people say brought him into the Jewish world in the first place, his former friend and manager, Jonah Rechnitz. Yeah, Mayweather is suing Rechnitz for $175 million, accusing his former manager of fraud in a lawsuit that follows jets, jewelry, and private financing. One of the really interesting parts of this lawsuit is actually the jewelry. Mayweather is accusing or alleging that Rechnitz used about $100 million of his jewelry to put down collateral on a $13 million loan without Mayweather knowing. Rechnitz says that is not true. And he actually has the text to prove that Mayweather did know about this and did approve it. But for a man whose nickname is Money, Mayweather certainly has a lot of money problems. This is not the only financial troubles that Mayweather is dealing with right now. In fact, he's also filed a $340 million lawsuit against Showtime and his former manager, Al Heyman, accusing them of a different fraud scheme. And the IRS filed a $7.3 million tax claim against Mayweather for unpaid taxes in 2018 and 2023. Now, a big question for Israelis and Jews in the diaspora is exactly how these money woes could impact his relationship.
Now, boom, she brought up the other situation he was going through, where he's suing Showtime for 340 million. Now, I'm gonna say this me being 100 about the situation. Just because I'm suing somebody for my money doesn't mean that I'm broke. Now, do I believe he has a money spending problem? And he have the amount of money that he had at his height? Probably not. But is he dirty ball, broke? No. But this, but this, he is suing people for a large amount of money. So people may think that he's just dirty ball broke right now. And the IRS wants $7.3 million from him. I believe that he has the money to pay that too. This just me being honest. He's a black man in America, and I don't think that we just worry about paying taxes like that. So I think he has the money to pay his taxes. Should he have been on time with it? Yes. Should he get his affairs in order? Yes. You need to get your affairs in order. But I think he has the money to pay that 7.3 in taxes as well. I hate to just sound like I'm just on his side like this, because I don't think that he need to be going through all these situations publicly. As someone who grew up watching Mayweather, all his fights, we had fight parties. You know what I'm saying? Every fight he had from the point I was 10 to I'm getting older now, we still have a fight party for Mayweather. Some people like him, some people don't. I just don't like seeing people like Mayweather or Tiger Woods or LeBron James or Michael Jordan. I don't like to see these guys go through stuff. That's just people don't like to see these guys go through stuff. So that's just what it is, bro. That's why people harping on it, especially because Mayweather was just bragging about how he don't go through stuff. See what I'm saying? That's just like me. I was just bragging earlier about how I never I never been to jail, never in my life. I've never had handcuffs on. As soon as I get the handcuffs on me, someone, I'm knocking on wood because I don't never want that to happen. But if soon as something like that were to happen, somebody gonna be in the back like, ah ha 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 ha. That's just how it go, bro. So that's why people just on this case right here, like how it is. Because why are you suing somebody for 340 million? Why are you suing somebody for 175 million? You should never be suing somebody for that amount of money. You Mayweather, you money Mayweather. That's what people are looking at it as. But sometimes people go through stuff and he want his money. Just because I'm suing you don't mean I'm broke. I just want my money that you properly owed me, or my money that you stole from me. Now he's saying this dude stole $175 million from him. That's crazy. How do you allow that to happen? That's crazy. I wouldn't even put if I had that much money, that wouldn't even be in no one else's possession. I would have access to that 170. Wouldn't nobody else have access to steal $175 million from me, dude? Now that's crazy, Mayweather. I ain't gonna lie. That's crazy. I'm reading this article. I'm not gonna lie. He might be a little broke. I ain't gonna lie. He might be a little broke. He might be. Floyd Mayweather says former business associate Jonah Renz allegedly cleaned him out. Mayweather claims that Jonah scammed him out of his money in startling variety of ways. He mentioned that his once trusted manager had sold his aircraft after allegedly making him sign dubious papers and later using the proceeds for his personal purposes. The champ also alluded to the fact that 100 million worth of his legendary jewelry collection was pawned off for a measly $13 million cash advance. It doesn't stop here. Mayweather alleges that Jonah skimmed him massive chunks off his property deals, including investment-led scams where he pocketed millions. Attorney of the defendant, Morris Measley, tells TMZ, "We have thoroughly reviewed Mr. Mayweather's lawsuit. His claims against our client are utterly baseless and refuted by documentary evidence, including Mr. Mayweather's own correspondence. Our clients intended to vigorously defend against these claims and are confident that once all the facts are presented in court, not only would our clients be vindicated, Mr. Mayweather gambling issues, prolific spending habits, monies owed to third-party creditors, and IRS tax liens and levies, as well as other unseemly behavior, will be exposed, and we believe that Mr. Mayweather would be the one paying significant damages to our client." It is interesting to note that the case was filed the same week that Mayweather was slapped with separate $1 million judgment for back-end child support. That's the last issue I was gonna bring in, and the multi-million dollar IRS lien and ongoing lawsuits about unpaid luxury lifestyle bills. Man, so we reading all this, bro, and I I believe that he got the money to pay some of these issues off. The felonies, the felony, and the unpaid, the boxing fight that didn't happen. I think that's gonna be some issues that he gonna be able to solve. His IRS issue. I also believe that the IRS issue is an issue that he will be able to solve. But him getting his money back on this $175 million scheme scam, that ain't gonna happen. I ain't gonna lie to you, that ain't gonna happen. Especially with these, he got involved with these Jewish people, and they got Jewish lawyers. Everybody know Jewish lawyers are the best. You ain't finna get your money back, dude. I ain't gonna lie to you. You're not finna get your money back. You just shouldn't have never got involved with these people to begin with. But are you gonna get your money back? No. That's crazy to even think that. You crazy to even think you gonna get your money back. I ain't gonna lie to you. You're not getting your money back. Not on that situation. And that's $175 million in your jewelry that you done pawned. I mean, that done got pawned. You're not getting your jewelry back, and you're not getting your money. God damn, though, bro. Now look. We finna read a little about this Showtime. This Showtime, he's suing Showtime for 340 million, and we finna see if we think he gonna get that. But he's not getting that 175 for sure. He's not getting that. I'm being 100 with you. He's not getting that money back. Now, hopefully, he got enough money to pay off these other situations, so this 175 that he not getting back is not going to affect him. So let's see. Although Floyd Mayweather Jr. made hundreds of millions of dollars during his professional boxing career and topped the Forbes list as the highest paid athlete from 2012 to 2014, the boxer said he's been shortchanged and filed a multi-million dollar lawsuit against Showtime. The lawsuit filed Tuesday and obtained by the ESPN seeks to recover hundreds of millions of dollars in misappropriated funds and damages resulting from a long-running and elaborate scheme of financial fraud, breaches of the fiduciary, God damn it, duty and conspiracy orchestrated by Floyd J. Mayweather's former manager and adversary Al Heyman, with the knowing and substantial participation and aid of the defendant Showtime Network Incorporated and Steven Espinoza, among others. Mayweather, 48, said he is owed at least 340 million and cites a complex of web and hidden accounts, unauthorized transactions, and deliberate concealment of financial records, and has the reason he believes he has been defrauded from those funds. Heyman is not named as a defendant in the complaint. Espinoza then responded to a request for a comment on the lawsuit. In 2013, Mayweather signed a 30-month, six-figure deal with Showtime that was, at the time, the richest for an individual athlete. He fought Robert Guerrero, Canelo Alvarez, Marcus Maidana twice, Manny Pacquiao, Andre Berto during the deal, and also faced the UFC Conor McGregor. Mayweather fought 8 times on Showtime pay-per-view, with the Pacquiao bout still standing as the highest grossing pay-per-view in history, with over 4.4 million purchases and 410 million in revenue generated. Mayweather reportedly earned 250 million for that fight alone. In a lawsuit, Mayweather says Showtime and Espinoza worked in tandem to divert the boxer's earnings into accounts controlled by Heyman and failed to provide financial transparency. Mayweather says he has suffered enormous financial harm and is missing at least 340 million from his reported 1.2 billion in career fight pursuits. After reading this, I don't think he gonna get no money from Showtime either. And if he do get some money from Showtime, it's not gonna be 340 million. It's gonna be more like 10 or 20. And he could use that to pay off all his bills and stuff. But I just hope this not true. I mean, I hope him being broke not true, but he not getting no money on the back end from the Showtime and the 175 million. He not getting that. He not getting what he think he gonna get off that. I'm gonna be 100. Now the IRS, the child support, the chain situation, the jury situation, I think those situations could be handled. But these other two situations on the back end, you out of there, my boy. I ain't gonna lie to you. You out of there. But let me know what y'all think down below. Like, comment, subscribe, share this with your friends. Let me know if you think I'm tripping. If you think he cooked for those other situations too, and he going to jail. But I don't think he gonna go to jail, bro. But I don't think he gonna get no money on the back end either. Let me know what you think down below. Thanks for watching.